This is Shelley Craft coming to you live on SNN.Live. We're coming to you from the Sprott Natural Resource Symposium 2019 in Vancouver. With me today is Alberto Orozco from Riverside Resources Inc. I'm going to give you two symbols. It's RRI on the TSX-V and RVSDF on the OTCQB. Welcome to SNN.Live.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
It's good to have you. Let's get started with an overview of Riverside, and we'll go from there.
Absolutely. So Riverside is a prospect generator company. It's based in Vancouver. We currently have projects in Mexico and very recently in Canada as well. We just put out a news release yesterday about our new properties in Canada. So that's where we are. We've been at work for over 13 years. I think everybody's familiar with John Mark Stoudy, our CEO. So that's where we are, prospect generator with properties in Mexico and Canada.
So what's a little history behind the company?
So actually it starts with John Mark Stoudy, who is our founder and CEO. He's been working with large companies for a long time and finally decided to do his own company. Based in Vancouver. And for over 13 years, we've been doing the prospect generating business, mostly focused in Mexico, but with some work in the U.S. as well. Generated a number of properties, have generated a really large database of properties, mostly from Mexico, that gives the company an advantage. We've been investing with partners, mostly getting partners to develop those projects. And some of them are now at a more advanced stage.
So what would you say is Riverside's competitive advantage?
I'd say Riverside's competitive advantage is exactly in that vast database that we have and the experience we have, the knowledge of the areas in which we are working in. I don't think many companies can say that they have that same knowledge base.
So from what you can tell me as a public company, what are some growth drivers in the near future?
So we have a number of things going. We have gone into Canada now, as we released yesterday, with some really exciting projects in Ontario. That's the newest portion of it. We do have some projects that are more advanced, including the Peñoles project, in which we're putting some focus on now, that has an inferred resource. And we think that it has very good potential for additional resources. So we plan to do some more work there. But we also have our BHP program ongoing, which we signed in May and announced. And so with that program with BHP, we have been exploring for copper in Sonora. So that has also kept us very busy working looking for these large copper projects in Sonora State. I've been personally focusing a lot on that. And we have our other gold-silver projects for which we are looking partners to develop.
What's your background?
I'm a geologist, and I'd say for the first portions of my career did mostly exploration, but then I've done also project permitting, project development, and even some external affairs.
I'm sorry, do you want to add something?
I worked for Argonaut Gold. That was my previous job for 8 years. Pediment Gold before that, which was a very successful junior company that was actually acquired by Argonaut, and before that, Linear Gold.
Let's get your website out for more information, if you would.
Sure. Our website is rivres.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Alberto Orozco, Riverside Resources Inc., two symbols, RRI on the TSX-V, RVSDF on the OTCQB in the U.S., I'm Shelley Craft. This is SNN.Live. We're coming to you live from the Sprott Natural Resource Symposium 2019 here in Vancouver. Alberto, thank you so much for coming on.
My pleasure. Great being here. Thank you.